Meghan has subtly addressed her unflattering nickname, Duchess Difficult, given to her during early days as a member of the royal family. Markle spoke out about labels that are thrown around constantly towards women, in particular the B word. The word Markle was referencing is bitch, which she described as a very charged word directed at women. Speaking on episode 9 of Archetypes with guests Mellody, Hobson and Victoria Jackson, Meghan said the word was used to label women as difficult, adding, "It was a way to insult and dismiss someone." What these people are implying when they use that very charged word is that this woman, she's difficult. Which is really just a euphemism, or it's probably not even a euphemism, it's really code word for the B word. Meghan was given the nickname Duchess Difficult by some sectors of the media soon after marrying Prince Harry in May 2018. Prince Harry was nicknamed the hostage by some of his staff. Meghan's came amid reports she would send emails to staff at Kensington Palace as early as 5 a.m, leading to claims she was demanding and pushy. Later, more serious allegations would emerge that she bullied staff, leading several to resign. Archetypes is all about settling scores with those who criticise her, but she's so unbelievably boring. Her latest podcast episode was devoted to her justifying being an abusive bitch. Reacting to Meghan's podcast on Reddit, one person wrote, "Her entire brand is about grievance and victimhood. She manages to get successful women on a show apparently only to talk about ways they were held back. I don't get it. Of course it's all a screen for her to talk about these critiques she herself has received, but one wonders why these women would consent to being used in this way." Another commented, "She's not even bothering to hide it anymore." Archetype, a stereotype or an insult Meghan has heard many times when called out. To empower women, to bring a female guest that you think embodies the stereotype so the listener can see Meghan is nothing like that. Podcast, a vehicle for manipulating the perception of you by others. The third mocked, this dynamic episode, Meghan investigates the language used to gaslight. At least this time, there is a subject she understands. In the latest podcast, Meghan revealed Jeopardy was a favourite show growing up, adding, "I would eat my dinner on a TV tray in front of the screen, watching each category with bated breath and intense focus trying to absorb whatever facts they were firing off in the form of a question." She added that host Alex Trebek was a daily part of her life, even claiming that when he died in November 2020, she received messages of condolences. Who in their right mind would be sending messages of condolence to someone barely into their teens who had no connection to the deceased except through a TV screen? Meghan Markle's claims sparked anger from royal fans, with one saying Alex Trebek was a Canadian icon who touched the lives of millions of people for decades. She's trying to take that away from people. Also, why is he brought up during a podcast about bitches? That woman has no boundaries. The second fumed, why would she be receiving condolences when he was the one who died? She's absolutely delusional if she thinks people believe this shit. She doesn't even have a conscience to manufacture emotions and feelings. She had to fake tears at the funeral. Angela M pointed out, as usual, she makes any subject all about her. Her lies are downright embarrassing, but a narcissist is never embarrassed by their behaviour, and if by chance they are, it's someone else's fault.